a lion, no Simba. Spitting straight fire like Shinra. Ain't nobody ever outdid us. Up in the clouds, no Nimbus.
Yo, what's up, fellow guild members? It's Co-Master of the Carter Guild, Falku Black. And yes, we're going to talk about one show that stole the crown with a couple days left in 2019. I'm going to tell you guys, we were hooked. Me and Mauru Kodum, we already had it decided that we were going to name Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba as Anime of the Year. But we're going to talk about it. Episode 24 alone, and it was relatively close. It was a WrestleMania match. It was Demon Slayer versus Vinland Saga. It was a WrestleMania match, and a lot of people slept on Vinland Saga. But we watched the show, we analyzed it, and we decided that, I'm sorry, but we had to give the throne, we had to give the title, we had to give the WWE title, whatever you want to say, we had to give the crown to Vinland Saga. This is a discussion episode on Vinland Saga as a season, so without further ado, let's jump right into it. So Vinland Saga had a plot that, yes, you've seen before, but it was relatively different. It goes to show you, for all my psych majors, anybody that got a background in psychology, that the Lucifer effect is real. Your situations can turn you from a nice little boy, such as Thorfinn was when he went on that boat with his daddy, to a boy that want to seek vengeance, just as Thorfinn wanted to do against Askeladd and whatnot. And that's what happened to Thorfinn, because we seen him. The way he was growing up, it seemed like, oh, this is going to be a story about a happy kid and whatnot. But if you watch the introduction and all that stuff too, that took a turn for the worse. It came up to a kid that started as a nice boy to a kid that wanted nothing but vengeance. He didn't even want you to take his prey. He said at the end of the day, if you touch my prey, if you touch Askeladd, that's your Mr. Postman. That's the type of energy that Thorfinn's giving. And I said it a couple times before. I want you guys to have the same passion about a goal that Thorfinn had about killing Askeladd. No, you're not killing. I ain't saying you kill anybody. I said just have that same passion. Have that same energy. We ain't got the Dragon Balls in real life, so I can't have y'all be doing some BS and saying Falco Black told you to do that. I did not. So we'll talk a little bit more about Thorfinn. Now Thorfinn, he looked like he was on a road to riches, looked like he was on a path to go. But when he saw that his daddy died, you know what I'm saying? That was the day that my daddy died. I'm kidding. But when he saw that Askeladd actually killed his dad by not being fair and whatnot, it drove him on a different path. He didn't want to eat. He had a chance to kill this man in his sleep. But he said, that's not honor. That's not justice. Do I look like Frieza or something? No, I don't. So he didn't even take that chance. He said, the day I'm going to kill you, it's going to be a battle where you know I'm not going to catch you slipping. It's going to be a one-on-one brawl, and we're going to get after it. But there's one thing that Thorfinn lacks. The thing that he lacks, and you see it in a lot of anime shows today, is sometimes that rage can help, but you still have to have a controlled rage. You can't be mad at the point that you're trying to fight and you're all uncoordinated and all that stuff. And Askeladd told him at the last battle, but the reason you're not going to beat me is because you're fighting with a rage that you can't even focus. I can read your moves. I know what you're going to do before you can do it. And if you keep bringing this same energy of this rage, I know that you're mad, but if you keep bringing this same energy with rage, you're never going to beat me. And Askeladd showed him that time after time after time. It was only the second time where Thorfinn almost had Askeladd, but it still wasn't enough to get the job done. So let's talk about Askeladd. Now we found out a little bit more about Askeladd. We found out that his daddy actually had, with a slave and whatnot. And that's the only time that you've seen Askeladd actually pissed off, a little angry and whatnot, is when the king talked about him being a slave and him not knowing his own name. Luckily, Askeladd did tell us his name, but he told Thorfinn a story about how, listen, I did what you couldn't do. I made sure that I won everybody over. I won their hearts over. And then when it was time for me to do what I gotta do, I did what I gotta do. Because ain't no justice for me. I'm gonna kill that man because he said something slick about my mama. That he disrespected my mama and all that stuff. And that's exactly what Askeladd did when he showed us and whatnot. Now Canute, the only thing I'm confused about Canute is his development. My man went from scary Larry and all that stuff to having everybody bow down to me. Even Dorkel was about to bop his ass and about to do him like freaking, what's his name? He was about to do him like the Hulk did, low key and whatnot, but then he over there saying Hulk and stuff. I'm like, you know what? That's a plot hole. I'm not feeling anything like that. But yeah, he ended up becoming the king and whatnot. The reason why Anime of the Year became Vinland Saga is because something that I didn't even think was going to happen happened at the end. Simon and Mauru Kodum didn't think was going to happen. Didn't think it was going to happen at the end. And that was when my boy Askeladd said, I'm tired of this. Sliced my boy head off. I was like, dang, I was quick. I was over here more shocking than the time that freaking Undertaker took that L at WrestleMania 30. Whatnot. But hey, it's crazy world and whatnot. And Dorkel actually told us a lot too. He told us about the relationship that he had with Thorfinn's father and whatnot, that he wished that day he should have went and whatnot. But it goes to show you that the power and the grit and the leadership that Thor's actually had, and how he had a lot of people that wanted to follow him and whatnot. Next question leads into, are we going to get a season 2? I didn't see a lot of speculation like that. The ending didn't show us anything about no season 2. I might have missed it and whatnot because I had to get into Black Clover. So I said the ending, I love that ending. I love season 2, or I love part 2 ending of season 1, but I had to get into Black Clover. So I don't know if you guys see any speculation saying there's a season 2, please let me know. But the way it ended shows that there might be, there might not be, because listen, remember, Canute finished the job. He killed Askeladd, and then your boy Thorfinn almost went Super Saiyan 5 up in there and whatnot. But they had to calm him down and whatnot. But overall, Vinland Saga started relatively slow. It started relatively slow, not gonna beat around the bush. But at one episode, it kicked up, and it's gonna keep you guys in. So guys, 2019 in the year, Vinland Saga. We'll also have a time. And also a chance to talk about the runner-up, which at one point was going to be declared anime of the year, but it got stolen away by. This is why sometimes it's good to be the last show to air and whatnot. It got taken away by Vinland Saga. Still love you, Tandro. Still love your grit. Still love your tenacity. But we have to give it to Vinland Saga. Maybe you can teach Thorfinn a little bit about grit and patience and whatnot. Guys, if you like this episode, make sure you share it with your friends. Make sure you click that description on our Instagram link. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Guys, let's keep moving in a positive direction. 2020 is going to be the year for us all to do it. Let's go. Guys, let's go beyond. Together.
Heart of a lion, no Simba. Spin straight fire like Shinra. Ain't nobody ever outdid us. Up in the clouds, no Nimbus. Got the Cardigan, we the fire force. Assassination classroom, I'm a killer course. Late Oreo, grinding, can't go for it. Ain't no going back like